I forget when my women, I'm sorry. Only to your women, I'm sorry. My women, I'm sorry. Only to your women, I'm sorry. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. Like I had no idea. First things first, let me get that introduction. So what's up, fam? How y'all doing? So this is a pop-up reading for Valentine's Day, but mainly the theme of this reading is for the upcoming Aquarius new moon eclipse. Spirit collective ancestors have some messages for you. For those who want to hear it, take what resonate, leave the rest. When it concerns the solar eclipse in Aquarius, so these are past, current, and future energetic predictions. Okay, this is just the energy. Take what resonates. So from past energies, meaning the current moment that you're watching this video, on until the 17th, what you would be experiencing energetically is this is the card of Aquarius. First of all, the star card. See, what spirit wants me to let y'all know is star power is not just about fame and fortune. It's about the way you illuminate from the inside out. The things about you that make you unique, quirky, spontaneous, spectacular, just outright outrageous, but you're not hurting anyone. You're coming from your childlike state. That is the hope and dream of your ancestors, and that's always been the hope and dream of your inner child. Those who's watching this message are artists, and you might not ever picked up a fucking paintbrush. You might not ever sung a song or recorded a song. You might not have walked on now piece of runway. But whatever you do, however you show up in this life, however you show up right now and moving forward is your star power. And you need to be more gentle with yourself. But with that being said, you need to be gentle with others and how they show up. The message here says, I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest parts of myself. I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I am like a baby deer who's best friend with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps his little trunk around my shoulders and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about all sorts of humans the clouds look like. So you are attracting your tribe of people that you can be silly, goofy, and spontaneous with. No more planning on being perfect because God made you the way you need to be. Stand your ground. Be who you need to be. Stand your ground intuitively and spiritually, because if you are spiritually bankrupt or if you've been surrounding or hiding your star power. So standing your ground just simply means if you are being truthful with how you're showing up already in life, you need to double down on that. Not by feeling like you need to speak your truth, but embodying your truth. And if you've been the type of person that speaks highly against others being unique in how they show up, it's because you're hiding parts of yourself that you have not been nice to. You don't honor your own uniqueness, your own star power, so therefore you don't honor the star power in others. That has to change in order for you to be able to see yourself more than an imposter. It's time to show up as who you are, either a hater or a celebrator, because prosperity lies ahead. See, anytime we think about prosperity, we always think about dollar signs. And when we think about Taurus, they're very strategic in making long-term plans and creating legacies out of the things that they honor, that makes them feel comfortable in their lives that they want to lead, in the lifestyles that they represent. and they want to sustain. They create legacies because it's not about just having money, it's about obtaining resources. So if you're a resourceful individual, you need to be more resourceful in the ways in which have always been easy for you. So if others have made you feel shame for using your attractiveness, the way you use your words, the way you show up, the way you dress, you need to do it more, because you're going to walk right into rooms of people that's going to create contracts to solidify your star power in whatever realm of reality that is for you, because star power, like I said, does not always guarantee fandom. And as we can see, do we really want to represent modern day celebrities or the new celebrities? This is the past current energetic energies that we're currently moving away from and starting to integrate into the current energy, which is going to present itself in a more physical and spiritual level during the actual eclipse in Aquarius. I want to do some quick numerology here. So we have 7, 7, and 17, which is 8. A 7 moving into an 8, that means the embodiment of the spiritual lessons that you have always known to be true, the authenticity built in inner truth, and allowing yourself to see yourself for who you truly are without resistance. Let's get a clarifier. So I have a clarifier that came out. We have the 2 of Cups, which is the love card. So if you picked and choose what you wanted to love about others and not accept and love those same aspects in different individuals that may not show up as a physically attractive to you or energetically attracted to you, in order for you to get what you want, you have to live and let live. What you love about the things that you're attracted to is the same level of love and respect you need to consider and have for others that are not in alignment with what you physically want to romantically be with or what you find physically attractive. Because the resources and the resourcefulness and the uniqueness in others may lead you to a person, place, or thing that you will and will match you energetically, that you are going to love. So if this is a message for you during Valentine's Day, if you've been a single Pringle, you are attracting admirers that align with your not only spiritual essence, but your level of uniqueness. The boxes that you want checked off, it's mutual. You check each other's boxes. And if you're currently with someone, this person is building a future for both of you. If that person has not been able to fulfill your needs on an emotional or spiritual level, they're doing the inner work to do so. So give this relationship hope. Give yourself some hope if you're single, that the true love that you desire for your, not only what you seek and love about yourself, this person is going to shine the light on that and show up for you in that same way. So I'm going to move on to the current energies for the solar eclipse, which is also the heart of the message. The heart of the message in the current position represents the heart of the solar eclipse message, as well as the embodying energy that is going to show up on the 17th moving forward. I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I take a chance in with you. Okay, I got to let my soul. Anywho, so the heart of the message. This is the current energetic prediction energy here. So this is going to be the energy that is going to show up physically, spiritually, emotionally from February 17th up until the next full moon. So I have not flipped over the heart of the message of the reading yet, but I'm going to give you the essential messages first. So what we first have here is prosperity begins. So the things that you have invested when it comes to your self-love, your boundaries, learning to say no, accepting no's from others, accepting rejection as God's protection. This has built your heart's inner strength in order to be receptive to the evidence of the love that you've been giving yourself and how it's going to grow on an external level, and it's going to show up physically in the prospects that show up to you if you're single, and the efforts that your partner, if you're in a relationship or if you're in a community space or in a workspace, you're going to see your efforts, your ideas, the small gestures you've done for others are going to manifest itself in being done for you tenfold and in unexpected times in which you feel as though you don't have enough. You're going to find others showing up for you, giving more than what you had expected than what you had expected to receive. So with this Four of Pentacles, because this is technically the One of Pentacles, so we're going from the Ace of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. So you don't have to hold on to, you don't have to penny pinch when it comes to things that you need to invest in that you know is going to bring you peace and comfort moving forward, because you will have not only an angelic support, you're going to have people speaking your favor behind your back in order to gather you more resources behind your back. So that's why I mentioned earlier, if you had a partner that might have been struggling for employment or and struggling to pick up an idea off the ground, your efforts towards helping them make this investment is going to show up in the physical. So pretty much, not saying that your person or you are completely like in poverty, but if you were in a financial state in the last 6 months of having to penny pinch, having to budget very tightly, or your partner had to budget very tightly and were not able to invest in you the way that they wanted to, they're going to be able to invest in you the way they wanted to, because you kept your heart open and you allowed them in time and space to grow their investments and grow their ideas, and you also cater to those ideas. You believed in them when nobody else did. They believed in you. They still believe in you. Y'all are believing in each other. You're walking in, and I have another message. Or you're walking into a community of people. If you just came out of something, a relationship that person might have hoarded resources for you, and you thought that you won't have a group of people to back you and support you and give you the things you need to get on your feet, you will be able to get on your feet. Believe in the impossible. By the next full moon, if somebody needs to move, if somebody needs a loan, if somebody needs a jump start, a kick start, you will be kick started into your next project, into your next level of freedom financially and emotionally. So we have follow your heart. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes, and when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know it's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. Absolutely. Spirit wants you to stop stressing about tomorrow. Focus on today. Focus on how you can go with the flow, and the flow is where your heart's desires are, okay? So have a little fun. Even if you may not have all the funds to have some fun, you need to be having fun. Ladies specifically, don't wait to be invited on a date. Date yourself, date your friends, enjoy your free time. And even if you have a man, remember you have your own friends. Spend time with them too. They love you as well, okay? So the heart of the message here is activate the divine masculine. Okay, so we went from the star card 17 to card 16. So from an 8 to a 7. So this card, and it's in green, this is the opposite of the red that you would see in Valentine's Day. So while you as a feminine or So basically, you as the feminine, or if you're a male, if you've been very passionately growing, if you've been diligently growing your passions and how you want to show up in your career, in your love life, you want to take everything seriously on an equal playing field. Your ability to embody the person you want to be is being activated underneath the surface, even though on the outside it may seem like everything has been collapsing on you, even though it may seem like you've been fighting for to stand firmly for who you are and what you want in a relationship, in a job, in a community sense, how you want to show up, how you want to be viewed. There's no longer the need to fight in an aggressive aspect. You fight with your creativity, and when you fight with your creativity, it activates your divine masculine. Therefore, the divine masculine is the physical form of the earthly element showing up for you in order to get the things you need happening. It's like the butterfly effect. The minute you think, it shall be. The minute you have a thought, you want something to show up and change for you. Slowly, things around you, the smallest bug will move left, and it will push the piece of grass over. That's gonna, the domino effect will happen to where by tomorrow you're gonna hear word back for whatever you pray for is right at your front door. I'm gonna open up the book and I'm gonna read the oracle message for this card briefly, okay?